Thanks, Jenny, for confirming that you are also able to hear us. Thank you all for joining this early. I think it is around 9 a.m. for everyone in India, and I think it has become too early for us since lockdown began. So, thank you again for all of you to join this session. So, just to introduce myself, I am Lakshya Dhamija. I am covering up for Lakshmi Shamla, who is leading this group uh, for a while. And so he won't be able to join today, and I am covering up for him. Just to introduce myself, I am working at American Express as of now as a BI process manager. Before that, I have had my past experience as a Tableau server administrator at Fidelity International. So both the organizations being in Gurugram, India. Uh, and so main motive of this group is basically to uh, get together Tableau enthusiasts so that they could be able to communicate with each other and basically providing a platform for all of you to discuss your problems, issues, and share your knowledge with everyone around us who are also in the same uh, server admin domain. So today we have with us Kavitha Arora, who will be presenting on automating your prep workflow uh, through Tableau server. So Kavitha, handing over to you now.
Thanks, Lakshay.
Mm,
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Kavitha. So, today I will going to present a topic which is automate your prep workflow, right? So, before presenting the topic, I would like to brief about myself. So, till now I have a 3-year experience. So I've started my career in 2018. So I've completed my MCA in 2018. So I have started my career as a data analyst intern. So in my last semester of MCA, and then I joined the EY as a consultant. So after EY, I've joined the Unicorps. So till now, I'm in Unicorps as a BI consultant. So I have like having knowledge on Tableau server, Tableau online. I've also participated in Iron Viz and Iron Quest also. So I have like the knowledge of various domain like the manufacturing, the finance, the sale, the marketing. So like I have worked as a Tableau developer. Like I have a knowledge on Tableau server, Tableau online. So I've also created some visualization on Tableau challenges like Makeover Monday, Workout Wednesday also. So you can see my Tableau public profile also. So this is the brief about myself. So just let's start the topic uh, of the day. So I'll start the topic. Uh,
Yeah, so Kavita, just before you start with the topic,
mhm.
guys, so if you have any questions, you must be able to see a Q&A window. So all your questions must go into Q&A window, and if there are any other issues which you face with the session, you can post it into chat window. So Q&A window for the question and answers, and chat window for other queries. Thank you.
Uh, Alaksha, there is some
Kavita,
issue in the screen. I'm not able to go to next screen.
uh,
Yeah, just let me stop the screen and share again.
yeah, sure.
There is some not able to go to next screen.
Uh,
Let, let
can
me.
you use arrow keys from your keyboard?
Yeah, just a
So
minute.
if you press next,
No, I'm not
the
able to
arrow key
press
to.
anything. No, I'm not
Okay,
able to press.
so what you can do is just remove this from a full screen presentation mode, and
Mm-hmm.
in a normally in a normal PowerPoint
There's
mode, you can
sorry guys, there
proceed.
is what can you repeat again?
So when you share your screen,
Mm-hmm.
instead of putting into presentation mode, just
Mm.
use the normal
Okay, okay,
PowerPoint
okay,
without
okay,
presentation mode.
okay. So yeah.
Yeah,
So today agenda is like overview of prep builder. So I'll give a overview on Tab Builder. Then we will go to a demo session. Then I'll give us some overview on Prep Conductor. Then we will go to a demo of automation of Prep workflow. Okay. So let's start. Before going to a Prep Builder, I will just give a process of data analytics. Like as a as a BI consultant or Tableau developer, as a data analytics person, what we like follow the process is like collecting the data. Okay, like we collect the data from somewhere, from the environment, and connect with the Tableau. Then we clean the data. Then manipulate the data. Then we analyze the data and then visualize the data, right? So the first three step is the data preparation step, because like we are collecting the data, then of course we clean the data and then we manipulate the data. So this is the first three step which comes under data preparation process, because like now we are collecting data not from one platform but from a different platform like SQL server, MySQL, Excel, Hadoop, SAP B1, Salesforce, Google Analytics. So like we are like now the data is in very huge amount. So we are not like connect with other. So after connecting a different platform with different platform, we need to clean the data. Why we need to clean the data? So that we can do some analysis, we can give some insight to our customers, so that we can create a interactive beautiful analysis. We can do some analysis in the dashboard or report a user want. So in today's data, the data is not in the form of structure. There's some raw data. We get some nulls value. We can get a different data which is not in the correct form. So that's why we clean the data and we manipulate the data, because we are creating a new calculation. Sometimes like we need to pivot the data also, and sometimes we need to manipulate the data according to our requirement, according to our need. So that's why this is the first three step comes under data preparation process, right? So after this, like we are connecting to different databases, we need to clean the data. But before going to clean the data, we should understand some basic concept, or some have basic questions which are in mind, so that we can give answer to this question, because it will reduce your time to clean the data. If you don't go to these steps or this question before cleaning, then you can't clean your data, because it will take a huge amount it will take your huge time to clean the data. Before that, you should understand your end user, that which type of user is going to see this dashboard for the analysis. So you should know your end customer, like who is going to see this dashboard. Okay, also you should figure out your relevant KPI, that what KPI is needed to build this dashboard. So you should know about your relevant KPI. You should frame your KPI before going to clean the data. And before going to clean the data, you should know about your basic structure of your data. Then you can clean your data, because you should know how tables are related to each other, which table is connected to which table, and which is the common key, so that I can connect two tables. You should know that the two tables will be going to a join or a union. So you should know about your basic structure of your data, right? And next thing is ultimate output from your data. You should know that what is going to be my end result from this data. You should know the you should like create a wireframe for your dashboard or report, so that you can easily clean the data and create the dashboard according to your user requirement. Sometimes the user don't give you the end results. He say that just build the dashboard. I don't know what is the relevant KPI. I don't know the structure of the dashboard. You should build on your understanding. So this is very necessary. You should know about your ultimate output from your data. Should know how the dashboard will going to be present, how the report will be work. So you should know. And the last point is very necessary. To understand all this point, you should understand your business process of your industry. If suppose I'm working for a retail company, so I should know, and I should know the process of retail, how the retail like work. So I should know the business process of retail. So if anyone is working for a particular industry, he should understand his business, or the understand the the customer of the business customer, so that he can get to know about the structure of the data, he can get to about the relevant KPI of that business, and he can come for the dashboard. He can like create a wireframe, and he can understand like which type of user is going to see a customer is maybe a for like we are creating a dashboard for a specific department. Sometimes like we create the dashboard for a particular stakeholder. So you should understand your process, your data, your business process, the relevant KPI, then you can clean your data. Because after you can answer this question, it will help you a lot to clean the data. And it will if you are taking a hour or 2 hour or 3 hours, so it will reduce to 1 hour or 1.5 hours to clean the data, after you should know about this question, the answer of this question, right? So let's go. Like before starting the Tableau prep builder, I have conducted a small survey. Like this survey is containing around 30 people. So so I'll share the survey with you. So this is just a minute. Okay. So this is a survey which I have done. So in the survey, 30 people have participated. So you can see the first question is like I have asked in the survey, how much experience do you have in analytics field? So people have answered. The second question is like how are you comfortable with bad data? So you can see that in this in this first pie chart, you've seen the blue one is highlighted 0 to 1 experience, the red one is highlighted 1 to 3 experience, the orange will highlighted 3 to 5 experience people, the greater than 5% experience is in green. So you can this around 30 people, number of people in the 1 to 3 experience is 14, and into 0 to 1 experience number of people is 6, and in the green number of people is 5, which having greater than 5 in experience, and number of people is 5 under 3 to 5 experience. So we, and you can see that we have comfortability with the data is like people are saying they are not comfortable with the data. 53% people are saying they are not comfortable, and with the comfortability only 40% are saying, and 6% are there which are not saying anything, yes or no. And in the same, which tool they are using, the as an average you can say Tableau prep is using 46%, and the informatica is 20%, the Alteryx is 20%, and 13% saying they are not using anything. Maybe they are 0 to 1 experienced people. We will see. If I'll select a 1 to 3 year experienced person, okay, in the dashboard, I've created a small dashboard on the basis of survey. So you can see that a 1 to 3 year experienced person are saying 57% they are saying they are not comfortable with the bad data, and only 28% are saying they are comfortable. And they are saying they are using 64% people are saying we are using Tableau prep, and 7% are saying we are using informatica, and the 21% are saying we are using Alteryx, and 7% are using anything. So this is the survey about 1 to 3 year experienced person, and what they are thinking about data cleaning is fun or not. 71% saying yes, and 28% are saying no. And how much they are spending? 50% they are spending their time in data cleaning. So you can think that, so data cleaning is a must part. You should know the thing, like you should comfortable with your bad data. You should know that what is bad data. If I'm saying what is bad data, someone saying highly unstructured data, raw data, need to understand the data, unorganized data, messy data, not well structured data. So this is experience from 1 to 3 experienced person. If I'm saying a greater than 5 experienced person, what they are saying, 60% are saying they are comfortability with yes, and 40% are saying they are not comfortable. And you can see a more experienced person are using the Informatica, then 20% are using Tableau Prep. And you can see they are saying that they are like they are fun with the like they are doing fun with the clean data. So 60% are saying they are not, and 40% are saying yes. After a 5 year of experience, they are also saying that they don't think that data cleaning is fun. And they are also like spending their time, as you can see, 60% they are like 60% they spending their time to clean the data. 40% people are saying that they are spending 60% time in cleaning the data. And in that case they are saying blank response, junk character, data not following the flow. So this is the case. So this is a survey which I have taken to understand what is data cleaning, how people are reacting with the bad data, how which tool they're using. So this is a small survey which I have done, so that you can understand what is the need of Tableau Prep. You can understand what is the need, like how should we understand the bad data, how you should be comfortable with the bad data, so that how you can get to know that you should spend that much time in cleaning the data, because it will come with the experience only. So I'll start with your Tableau Prep Builder. So basically, a Tableau Prep Builder is like, you can say, like we have, as I have told, that we can connect to multiple data with Excel, SQL at the same time through cross database join. We can also clean the data. We can transform the data. Like we can create new calculation. We can transform the data according to our need or our requirement. Then we can output the data in various format. Like we can, after uh, going to a workflow, then we can create the output according to our need. We can create the output in the CSV form, in the extract format, or we can also publish the output as a data source also. So let's will see in the next few slides how we can publish the output as a data source. We will see. So what Tableau Prep Builder is like connecting to files, input step, cleaning step we can do. We can do pivot, we can do aggregation, we can do joins, or we can do output also. We can, after do the steps, we can also get the output also. So let's start with the Tableau Prep Builder. I'll give you one demo. So you can see the interface of the Tableau Prep Builder. So this is the interface of the Tableau Prep Builder. Okay, so this is the interface where you can see that I've created a some sample which is showing here, and this is a sample flow which is given by the Tableau software. So this is sample flow, and this is the another way to see the sample also. It will locate your location also, that this file is located in this location, and it has also shown you that this time you have created at this date or timing. And it also show the output of the file, like you have one output of this workflow. And you can discover here, you can discover the Tableau Prep Builder. You can see that you can learn the thing, like you can learn the things from here regarding the Tableau Prep Builder. And there's some blocks also, and you can update yourself, update the Tableau Prep Builder, because every month it's updating to a new databases, so that you can connect. So I, if you want to open an existing flow, if you have, you can connect from here. Okay, and this is the another way, like you can connect to different databases like Tableau Survey. You can also connect. Then you can connect with Microsoft Excel, Tableau extract text file, and different databases also, like Azure, Amazon Athena, Google Cloud, IBM, then Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB, MySQL, Sybase, and other databases, ODBC or JDBC, if you have the connector to connect. So for the demonstration, I will connect with the Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, I will connect with my local server here. So you can see that I've connected with my local server. So I'm taking a test database, in which I have created a some sample database to demonstrate the Tableau prep. So in that database, I'll show you. In that database, I have taken some sample around 20 to 25 records, in which I've also taken a specific field, so that we can get to know how we can face issue, like if there's a field which is in string, which I needed in age, like there's an age field which is in string, I'll show you. So how we can convert this into integer, and how will, like there's some issue in this field also, how we can merge the field also, how we can group the field also, which we'll see in the Tableau web builder. So this is the screen. So this is the canvas where we flow, where we create a workflow. So this is the step which will follow clean step, aggregate, pivot, join, union, script, output, right? So we will see next a minute. So this is the input step. As I've connected this sample file with the Tableau pre builder, so you can see it will give the information about this table. So as you can see, this is the input step where we'll like filter the data. We can filter the things. So in the settings, there's an option of enable increment refresh, which I will tell you when we'll publish the output. Okay. So the next is multiple tables. So right now I've connected with this single table. If you want to like join, or like if you want to union the other tables with the same structure you have, so you can go here and you can enter the name, and it will apply here, and it will show the table name also. If there's a multiple name like sample 2016, 18, 19, you have multiple Excel or file, so you can write samples asterisk, and it will show all the file related to that name. So you can apply, it will union the file. But I'm not going to do this because I need a single table right now. So the next one is the data sample. So by default it will take the sample amount, so that it will not harm your the extract flow. Because if you take all the data, if you have million of record, if you take all the data, so it will decrease the performance of the the workflow. So I will take the default sample amount. You can also take fixed number of rows if you want. Let's say you can take from millions to 10,000, around 1,000, so you can take. So I'll take a default sample amount. And there's a two method of the sampling. The first one is quick select, and the second one is random sample. The quick select, what will do, if you have data around 2 year, let's say 2015 or 16, so it will take a small amount of the data. So let's say quarter 1 or quarter 2 only, to uh, to take the sample, of the data, and it will work. Regarding the random sample, what will do, random sample will go to each and every data and take the sample. Let's say we have two year data, 2015 or 16. It will take quarter 1 of every year. So quarter 1, quarter 2 take sample, then quarter 3 of sample, till it reach to the day, to the end of the data. So it will take a small data of every quarter, then it will collect and do the sampling. Okay. So this is the right hand screen where you can see that we have this field in our databases. It shows some sample value. Let's say you have employee number. So it will show the sample values 1 to 3, name. It will show the name also, and what their role is, what is the department code, what is the salary, what we having the gender in the table, like male or female, what is the joining date, what is this city, state, what is the age, joining month, join month, character. Then we have year also, then we have region. So it is showing a sample. So if you want to if you don't want to include the data in your output, so you can untick this also. It will not take this field in your next action or in your next workflow, in the next step. So it will not come in the next flow if you untick this field, or it will show that you have changed something. So whatever you do in the tab builder, it will also show here. So there is a flexibility. If you forget what you have done earlier in your workflow, So you can track this from here. You can see the changes over here also. You can track your things if you have done something. If you want to remove the things, if you want to alter anything, you can go and do the changes again and track the changes. Okay. So if you want to rename some field, you can also rename the fields also. So this is the thing which is in the input step. So let's go to the next step. I'll do some demonstration. So you can see the screen is very different from the input step. This is the clean step. Okay. So in this, you can see that we have different fields, and this is the data profiling screen, the first one. And the last one you can see is the table format, is the table for format of your data. Okay. So how it is two different thing, I'll show you. So you can see that you can also, before cleaning the data, you can understand your data from here also. Let's say we have employee number. You can say that we have employee number 159131721. We have some name Arora, or we can have some Kavitha over here also. You can see we have some role, associate, billing manager, sales clerk. We have some department code, fin, sale. We have some salary from 1000 to 90,000. So you can see also the distribution also, like you can get to know that one is have the huge amount, like the huge number of records. As you can see, regarding one employee we have 3 rows, but for the fifth or ninth record, or for some other employee number, we have only one record. So you can also see the distribution also. So if I click to 5, so it will give the representation how is 5 is connected with the other data. So you can say the employee number is having the Julian name, and the role is manager, and its department code is fin, and its salary is 6,000, and gender is female. And you can also see this data in the one go in the uh, text format in the downside. You can see that this employee number is 5. Her name is Julian. She's the manager. She's manager of fin department. She's having 6,000 salary. Her gender is female, and she's from Redmond, Washington, and her age is 42. And she have joined the because I've taken a sample small data, so you can understand. So I've taken a sample values. She had joined 2013, you can say age. So I've taken a small, so you can understand the data very easily. Okay. So I'll show you some demonstration how. Let's say if I want to combine these two fields, so that in your according to your requirement, you need to join this field. So you can do this thing also here. What you can do, take a role plus, as we do in the Tableau desktop, you can do the things also here. And let's take department code. So it will merge the two fields according to your requirement. So you can see in the first column, it will give output. Just a minute, it's taking time. Just a minute, give me some error. What? I'll take why it is giving error. Just a minute. Let's create the field again. Role. I'm taking a string, then department code. Okay. So this field is valid. Save. So you can see I've connected two fields and joined together and merged the field, right? So we can do the things. If so, you can delete this field also after merging the two fields, because you don't require now. Okay, so I'm also deleting this field also. So if suppose you have this field and now you want to split this field, how you can split? There's a functionality in the menu bar. You have split value. As a Tableau desktop you have, you can do automatic or you can do custom. So I'll do automatic. It will split the field and it will get to know that we need to, or split the field on the basis of this hyphen. So you can say that it has split the field. Now you don't want this. So this is the just a demonstration which I'm giving, so you can get to know how the Tableau prep you can use and do some things. So suppose now I having associate three times manager and it is an incorrect name, right? So how you can group these things, because in the raw data you will get this type of error also. That's why I've taken this field, so that you can demonstrate, I can demonstrate you regarding the group. So there's a four way you can group the things the same. So first, in manual selection, you need to like do the manual, like we do as a grouping. We do need, like, as we do in the Tableau desktop, we do the manual things. Okay, you can do, but I don't want. Why do manual when we have Tableau prep, right? So let's go to the next one. The It's taking time. Now let's go to pronunciation, right? What pronunciation do? It's group the data according to the according to the what it sound. So you can see automatically it merge the manager, it merge the sales clerk also, but it does not merge the associate. So we need to do some manual works here, right? So you need to manually merge this field to this, then it will group the data. So you can say I've merged this field and it group the data, right? So pronunciation will do like this. How the words are sounding to each other, and it will group the data, and you can rename the field because it is showing associate. You can do associate and it will work. As you can see, sales clerk is not like group till now, so you need to do manual. But let's go to the another grouping method. I'll show you what is the difference, the another grouping method. So I'm canceling over here. We'll go to the group again. So there's a common character. What it will do, it will group the data according to their unique character. It will fetch the name, and it will group according to their unique characters and number it will. Okay, so till now you have seen that manager has group, sales clerk is group, but associate is not group. So you have to do some manual things also there. So this is also not a very good method. So we will go to the next method, which is the more efficient than other method, which is the spelling. So you can see that spelling which do it, like how the words is spelled to each other, it will group. So you can see that I have done nothing, it will group the data according to their spelling and it group the data. I've done nothing. It also have taken the associate manager, sales clerk. So we can see, but now I have to change the name only. I've also put it wrong. Okay, so you can see it has, because I've taken this, I'm taking, because I've put the wrong name, that's why it is showing like this. So it does the grouping. So we don't need to like, okay, so don't need to like manually group the things. So you can see the grouping is very good. now in 2020.1. So we'll go to the next one. If I'll show you one, two, three, some demonstration also. So suppose you have an age in string form, but now you needed an integer because age is an integer. So what you can do is here you will go to clean and remove all spaces, because there's some space, as you can see there is some space, space 2, space 3 space, and there's some spaces at the last also, in between also. So how you can convert this into an integer? So what we can do is remove all spaces, and it will remove all the spaces. You can see now there is no space in the values, right? And now you can convert into an integer. So see, now it is really converted into an integer. But if you do this thing in Tableau Desktop, it will take time. You need to think how you can convert. If you do some string function or like int function also, it will give some nulls also. So this is the thing. Now you can also filter the value also. You can see that you can filter the values as based upon calculation. You can do some calculation if you want to like fix the character into a Kavi or Vikram, so you can fix that also. You can select the values also. So it's simple as that. You can see this also in the Tableau Desktop as a filter option, you can see. So if I'll select definitely, then it will filter the data. So you can select here to filter the data according to your requirement. And there's a new feature also in 2020.1, which I'll show you. So after that, we'll go to the automation. I'll show you just a minute. Suppose let's take one example. Suppose you have, because many like I have also faced this issue, and many people have also faced issue. So sometimes we have a date in the string format, right? So how we can convert this? So there's an easy way. As you can see, there's some null values also, some ABC also, and some space, and the date also. Just remove the there's an option, remove letter. Okay, so we'll remove letter, and you can exclude null also after this. So you can see there is some space till now, and all the letter is removed. You can go to the remove and remove extra spaces or all spaces, it will work. So you can see there is no space now, and now you can convert into a date very easily. Yeah, now you can see that it is converting to date. There's some null value in the database, that is why it is showing here. So now I have converted a data type to a date format. So let's go to another step. So this is the you can do the things in the Tableau prep builder. So I'll not go to each and every step because we have some restricted time, and we also need to do some automation. So I'll go to the output. Okay, so you can see this is the output. So I've told you that before creating the output, let's create the output. So there's a option you can as publish the data source, database table, or as a file. So what is the difference between as of, if I'll select file, it will give me a two option, a hyper or CSV. It's depend upon you that you need a file as output in CSV format or as a hyper extract format. Or you can publish this as a data source also. If you have a Tableau prep conductor with you, then it will work. But here I will give the demonstration as a extract format, which because we are not going to like save the this file or do the automation with Tableau Prep Conductor, we'll do the automation with another way, which I'll tell you. So I'm taking as a hyper file. Okay. So I'll give a path so that it can save at specified location. Okay. So I'm deleting a previous path. Okay. I'm connecting a flow and I'm saving here. Okay. So I've taken the path, right? And now what setting will do? Now we need to enable increment refresh. Why? So that every new record will come and will append to this prep workflow. So we need to give a specific field which is unique uh, according to your database, and it will append the new data according, as well as the output also. So that's why enable increment refresh is work with the output. Okay. And there is a two way. The first one is create table and append table. Create table is if there is no table exists, so it will create a table with create a table, or if there's a table exists, it will append the new data. So for a full refresh, I will take the create table, and for incremental refresh, I will take the append table, so that every new records will append to an existing record. So if right now I'll run the flow, it will save the flow at a specified location. Okay. So now we'll go to a next. So before going to an automation or going to this uh, going to a next step, I'll just demonstrate what is Tableau Prep Conductor. So then I'll go give the demonstration on automation. So what is a Tableau Prep Conductor? Basically, why it is come? Because right now you can see we have a workflow, right? But how we can connect with our Tableau desktop, and how it will refresh the data against every data which will get in future. So that's why Tableau Prep Conductor is built, and it is a part of a data management add-on. So there's a new way. There's a data management add-on in which we have two things: a Tableau Prep Conductor or a Tableau catalog. So we will not talk about Tableau catalog. We will talk about here this Tableau Prep Conductor. So you need to add the Tableau Prep Conductor with the Tableau server. So you need to configure the Tableau Prep Conductor on your Tableau server. So for this, you need to buy a Tableau management add-on key. There's some like like you purchase the key for Tableau server, Tableau desktop. So from Tableau Prep Conductor also, you need to purchase the data management add-on key. So after that, you can configure your Tableau Prep Conductor with your Tableau server. Then you can flow the run and publish the flow on your Tableau server. So it will also monitor your flow, or you can give a user permission to your to your user for the flow, and it will publish the flow as well as the output. What it means, I'm saying that this is the output you can publish your Tableau server, and this is the flow you are seeing. You can also publish this to Tableau server through here, but we are not going to see this because we are not going to use a Tableau Prep Conductor here. So this is a way you can do with the help of Tableau Prep Conductor. And as well as after you configure your Tableau server with the Tableau Prep Conductor, you can also see the option of Tableau Prep flow option in the Explorer, and you can also check the performance history about your flow. Because right now I'm having a the Tableau online, which is a developer account. So you can see we have a flow section here because it is already configured. It's a Tableau online, which is based upon developer account. So that is why I can show you that all flow will come if you have configure your Tableau server with your Tableau server with the Tableau Prep Conductor. And in this site status also you can see flow performance history. So this is what I'm talking about here, this line. So you can understand, if you have a Tableau prep conductor, you can see that you have a you can see this screen regarding flow performance history. You can check the history regarding your flow. So now we will go to the main topic, which is the automation part, right? So like now we will see the automation without using the Tableau prep conductor. So we will, what we'll do, we'll do the publish the workflow to your Tableau sub or Tableau online, and we will see how we can automate using command line. Using some batch file or JSON file, you can schedule that JSON file with task scheduler. So the first step is like you have to publish the data source and your workbook. Then you need to create batch file, JSON file. Okay, so then you need to, after creating a batch file or JSON file, you need to schedule that file through task scheduler, which is in our system. Everyone is having in their system. And after, we will create a log to check the status of your prep workflow, that it is working or not. Okay, which you have created the batch file. So if we go to the first step. So what is the first step? Save the workflow in the form of extract as specified location, which I have done right now. That I have give the specified location and save the file as an extract form, right? So this is the first step. So what is the next step? That you have to open the Tableau desktop and connect to the extract. So I will open the, no. So you can see that I've opened the Tableau desktop. Now I will go to my extract in which I have saved. So this is the output of an prep workflow, which I've saved in the form of extract. Now I'm taking that extract in my Tableau desktop as a data source. Okay. Okay. Next line is, now you need to save this as an extract, because now it is working as a data source. Normally, well, while we connect to a specific Excel or SQL server database, what we do, we take the tables and do the and save the that table in the form of extract. So same as we have taken the extract as a data source, and now we are going to save this extract also. So this is the output extract. This is the output extract. Okay, the first one is the output of the workflow, and this one is the extract, which is as a data source. So we will save this also. Oh, I'm in wrong path. So this is the way. So this is the output extract which I saved. Now you can see, now what we have to do is to publish this as a data source to your Tableau online. So now I will publish this as a data source in my Tableau online, which I've shown you. Okay. So I will give my own. So this is my developer account, as you know. So I have two side data analytics or Kavitha. So I'll take the data analytics. Okay. So I will create a folder here. So I'm taking a folder, new folder, flow. Okay. Then I will save. Okay. Now go to that. So I'm going to that folder. Okay, you can see now I'll publish this as a data source. We will do this extract or we can schedule. I'll tell you, we can also. So why it has given me this scheduler to extract, because I have a Tableau online. Okay, I'm not using Tableau server, so it will connect with Tableau bridge. As you know, guys, we can't connect. Cannot refresh the data source with the without Tableau bridge. So I need to give that. I'm using my local host. This is my system name. So I'm taking this. So it has all asked me to select a computer on your network where a bridge client is installed. So this is a bridge which will connect with my database, and it will refresh the data, and then it will connect to the Tableau online. So it's a mediator between a database or a Tableau online. So it will work as a mediator. So I'll give a 10. Okay. So Tuesday and daily. Okay. I'm taking Tuesday, Wednesday right now. So see, I have published this as a data source. So you can see it is published on Tableau online. Now I will save this as um, I'll give name trap workflow. Okay, and save it as TWB only. Now what we'll do, we'll open a new Tableau desktop in which we will connect this data source from Tableau server. Then we will create a dashboard, a simple sheet. Okay, so I'll connect with my Tableau server. So I'll connect with my Tableau online, and I will fetch the data source which I've published on my Tableau online, so that it can connect. So I'll select my side. So you can see we have two files. So I will take the flow project which I have published now. So I'll connect with this data source from Tableau server. So you can see we have connected. Now let's create a sheet only. So I can give a demonstration how it will work. So I've taken employee number, name, and their salary. Okay. So you can see we have 23 records, right? So I'll publish this as sheet only on the same online. So you can see the flow project book 3. Okay. And publish. Now you can see that it is published, and data source is connected also, and this data source is also connected here also. You can see on Tableau page, because I've given the schedule refresh also. Okay, so now how it will work, I'll tell you. I'll just say book 3 only. Okay, so how the next step is, the like we have covered the first step. Now we will go to the next step. There's some step which will you can get to know. So this is the, like, we have to create a JSON file. Why need to we create the JSON file? So you can so the Tableau Online will get to know which is the database and which is the Tableau Online or Tableau server you need to publish. So this is the input step where you need to give the host name, that it is a specific server name. If you want to mention, you can, uh, where the database is like store or maintain. Then you need to give a username or password. Then after that, you need to, which is the output connection, is like where you need to publish. So this is my Tableau Online URL, and what is the content URL. So by default I'm taking, and username it's admin and password is admin. Okay, I'll demonstrate you the exact, this is the like sample I've created, but the exact file is here. So credential file is like this. So I've given the local host because I've like connected the Tableau Prep Builder with my local host. So this is the username, which is the uh, system password, system username, and this is the system password of this system which I am using now. So what is the output connection? It I'm giving a server URL, which is the URL of this online account. Okay, and the next one is the content URL. Why I need to give this content URL? Because I have a two site, so you need to specify which site you want to publish this data source. Okay, from this URL you need to connect. So you need to give username or password of the Tableau admin. Okay, so I'm the admin of this account, so I'm giving the username, and this is a random password which I have given so that it can connect. After creating the JSON file, you need to create a one file again, which is the batch file, which will automate this workflow. So this is the main file. So what we can do, I'll show you the batch file also. So what it is like, you can see, I'll show you here only. You can see this is the path of the Tableau prep, because we have like install the Tableau prep builder in our system. So this is the path you will get. You need to go to C program, Tableau prep builder 2020, then script, then it will give this batch file. So this is the default file which everyone gets in their system if you have installed the Tableau prep builder. So I have given the incremental effect. It depends upon you. If I don't want to give, so I can remove this also. Okay, so I have also given the path where I save this file. As you can see that I have like saved this file, the learning prep batch file and the credential.json. Why I have given the double quotes? If you have any space in between, then you need to give a double quotes so that it can understand that this is the full path. Okay, then you need to give so minus C means credential, minus T means the prep workflow. So I need to also give the file of the name. So this is the file of the name which I need to give. So here I'm using a path which is de-learning step flow. So it is in capital now, so I will do flow and flow. Oh, and the output of the name is, so I have not saved this as till now, so I need to save this also in the same path. I'm taking at sample. Okay, dot tfl, and it is saved. Okay, so this is the path I have given. So hope you understand. So first path is like you have to give the, in the batch flow, in the batch file, you need to give the path of the Tableau prep builder, where it is. This is then you need to give the file path of the JSON you have created. I've created in another folder, so I've given. And the next path is the, where you have assigned the prep flow as a TFL. So need to also give the same path. Okay. So let's run this and save. So hope you understand both the file. First, we need to create the credential file. Then we need to give the path. The batch file is like mention the path of the workflow and credential flow. So I've given, so need to give the file path of Tableau prep. Then need to give the file path of Tableau prep workflow, where I have say. they need to give the credentials yes on file also. Now we need to schedule this file now. So I'll delete this also. We will create again because I've already done. So we need to create basic tasks. So we need to create, like I'm taking the name extract, then need to go daily, then at what time, like I have given, like you have to give the time before. So like right now it's 10:08, so I'll give at 10:11 suppose. To start the program, then I need to give the path of the file where I've decided. So I'll go to flow, then it is in batch file. So I need to give this path as a flow. Okay, it will take to finish. So we can see the we have scheduled this as an extract name, and we have scheduled, and it is run 10:11. Okay, before that, let's go to. So in between I will add one name also, so that you can get to know that how it will work. It will work at 10:11, so we need to give before that. So as an, I'll give 25 now called Tableau. Okay, as a name as Tableau, and the manager. Okay, fin location, and I can say nothing. So I'll take tab. Let's take tab. Okay, and you can say take anything else. It's a sample name, so I'm taking today date. Okay, 15th. Okay, so daily, then need to give 2020, then I'll give the 2020 again. So I'm just filling all the values, and I'm giving null, and I'm giving some character, and I'm taking some age again, then I'm giving 5,000 as a random value, and I give west. Okay, and save this. You can see it started. Let's see. You can see that I've given the time 10:11. Now it's working. It's loading. It's taking a 2 minute, I think 1 or 2 minutes, I think, not more than that. So you can see that it has created. So it is saying there is no error in the flow. It's checking the error. So there is no. So it connected the with the server. So it's preparing to execute the flow, and it's running normally. So you can see it finished the running flow successfully. So it has done its work. Okay, now let's see. But before going to that, we need to also refresh this also, so that, but it's already gone, the timing has gone, so we need to do run. So what I will do, I will go here and refresh from here manually. So I have a two output extract. I don't know which one is for me. uh, so I can get to know from me. So the this one is the first one is correct. So I've refreshed the onion first. So let's see. So you can see that 25 number, employee number, tab 7,000 value is coming. So you can see it's refreshing. And here it also refreshing. If you go and click on refresh, it will give value also here also. So you can see a tab name, 25 employee number, 7,000 salary is coming, which we have done. So as you, the database, the new data will come, it will come automatically. It's depend upon your schedule, how you need to schedule. So you need to schedule this before. So you need to schedule this 15 minutes before, then you need to schedule this as an extract. So first it will refresh your data, then you need to refresh the schedule. So take a gap of 15 minutes, then it will work fine. So this is the way we can publish and like automate the prep workflow without using a prep builder, a prep conductor. If you have a small company, if your company don't want to pay for the prep conductor, so you can do this small thing and ease your work very easily. And you will smile like, oh, it's done now. But the thing is now, like if sometimes the batch file is not running successfully, how you will get to know? You don't want to check every time, every single time to your task scheduler, right? So you can create a log file also, which will give you the status, how the file is running or not. So what you can do is go, I'll show you. So in in the log file I've created, so I've created another log folder. You can you can also create in the same format, in the same folder also. So what you can do is, this is the very easy script, I'll tell you. So you can, it's your depend, you can enter echo of also at the rate for the script to run the script. And I started the echo. Then you need to mention the date and time. Okay, the current date and time. So we need to mention like this format because it's the batch file. So I've created a batch file. So this is the also a batch file for the log. And we have also written a maintenance started, so we'll get to know at what time it has started and which folder you need to save. So double quotes is you need to save at what location. So I've also given the location that you need to save here, d learning prep log logs.txt format. So we can also give a single, or we can also give double. Double is for to append a new data. Single is what it will do, it will create a new file again and again when it will it will run, when it when the log file will run. So it will append your data. Okay, so in the so I need to mention which batch file I need to append. So I also need to mention the flow which we have created here, right? Which we have created a schedule, a batch file. So I need to give the file name also here. This is the batch file you need to store. At what format? In txt format you need to store. So also need to, after running the file, you also need to the timings, at what time it started and what time had it had taken to run the flow. Then you can also run this, store this date and time in the same txt log file. So we will see how we can create. So I'll go to, so this is the So this is the batch file. So I need to give this path again. Sorry, the path is in the batch file, right? So it already there. The de-learning script file and flow is there, right? So we will go and check how we can. So we also need to schedule this file also on your task scheduler. Okay, it is already there. So I will go and create basic tasks and say log. Okay, and I will run at 20. Okay, so I need to give the path of the log also. So this is the batch file. It finish. So it will run at 10:20. Let's take 10:19, I think. You can change the timing also from here. And let's take 10:19, I think. It will run. Oh, it's already there. So I can't. So need to wait for a minute. So this is the way you can like you can get the status of your extract, the extract file you have saved as a in the one above. Like you can get to know about your status, that it is running or not. If it is running, it is successful or not, you will get to know. So we will see in a minute. So we'll go to this slide after. So you can see the log file is now running, which we have created at 10:20, because we have already scheduled the extract file. So it also run the same, and it will give you the status of your the extract batch file, that it is on it's on successful or it is failure. It will show you. I'll show you. So we need to go to the same file, the log, because we have given this the path. We need to save the log file. Then after it will finish, then I'll show you. It's taking a time. It's depend upon your data and the batch file. So you can open this, because I've already run this also many times. So it's pending because we have given a two races over there. So you can see that at 15 12 20 12 20 20 it's run on 10:20, and it's working fine. You can say it load the flow, it loaded the flow, it connected with the supply credential. Then it's showing that there's no server connection in the input, because we have given the input in the input connection, we have given the connection regarding the our database connection. So it's checking the flow document for error. So it's also showing the document has no error. It prepared to execute the file to publish, and then it running flow, and it say finish running successfully. So this is the way we can check the status of your extract. So you can create the log file. So last conclusion is what we have done in this session. We get to know about data preparation process, like data cleaning, data connecting or data manipulating. then you should know before data cleaning. You should know about your the way find out relevant KPI. You should know about the structure of your data, should know which is the end user of this dashboard. You should know the business process of the industry, so you get to know about so it's the cleaning is very easy for you if you know the answer of this question. So the cleaning or the visualization or relevant KPI to create the dashboard, it's very easy for you. Then we have gone through the survey, that we get to know like how many people are using the Tableau prep and how many people are feeling that they are not very fun, they don't feel fun to clean the data. Then we have go to Tableau prep builder. We have seen how Tableau prep builder will do the it easy work for us by clean the data. You get to know about the overview about Tableau prep conductor. You need to configure your Tableau server with the Tableau prep conductor if you want. And we have also seen the Tableau automate the prep workflow, how we can automate the prep workflow without the Tableau prep conductor with the help of command line. Okay. And we have also seen how we can create the log file to check the status of your extract file. So this is it from my side. Thank you so much, guys, given your time and coming for this session. Thank you so much, Lakshay. Thank you so much, Lakshmi. And I want to thank to my senior as well, Ayush sir, Ayush Chaturvedi sir, because from his guidance and from his sincere learning, I can learn these things and I can deliver this thing to many people. So thank you so much, Ayush sir. Thank you so much, Abhishek sir. I want to thank you all to my team members, colleagues, and thank you so much, APAC Tableau Server Group. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita. So, there are a few questions if you would
Yeah, sure.
like to answer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the questions, so attendee has not shared his or her name. So
Okay.
the question is, I use Tableau Prep 2020.33 to prepare
Mm-hmm.
data. When I validate flow, it often takes very long time. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it can validate normally. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Even though I set a limit of data row is less than 10,000 rows, it still has the same problem. So if you have any
Yeah,
suggestions, regarding-
yeah, I think you should use 2020.1 now, because in 2020.3 maybe it's on beta version or it has some bug. Because when I was using Tableau Bridge 2020.3, it gave me some issue while refreshing the database. So I'll recommend to you to say that use 2020.1. It's working fine, so you don't will get any issue in there. So try. If you have any issue, then contact to me. I'll take you again your issue. Yeah.
okay. So one of the attendees has asked, is it necessary to have prep and server same version while publishing?
No, I'll show you. Yeah, you can see uh, this is the Tableau Prep Builder 2020.3. Okay. And
Kavita, I think you have stopped your screen share.
oh, sorry. Let's mm. So you can see I have different version of let's delete this screen. You can see it's 2020.3 version Tableau Prebuilder, right? And I have a Tableau desktop is different version. It's 2020.1, and Tableau Online is the it's upgraded itself. So I have 2020.4. So it's no, like you can use different version also. It will work. So there is no issue. Use different version.
So I think there is one thing which needs to be kept in mind. So Tableau
Mm-hmm.
server version or Tableau, so whatever the server version is, it should always be higher than your prep or
Right. Yeah.
desktop version.
Tableau server.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
For Tableau, yeah.
so
Tableau desktop should be lower.
yeah, or equal.
Yeah, or equal, right?
Yeah. So Sinu has asked me. Uh, that I am basically a Tableau developer. I am new to server, so
Mm-hmm.
he needs my suggestion basically on what all should be picked. So, Shinu, what I would suggest is uh, there is a documentation. So, Tableau server documentation on Tableau support portal. So if you go to that, you'll find complete documentation, A to Z, all the information which you need regarding the same. So it is a proper, I think, 1500 pages document, and you'll find all the Tableau server related stuff over there. Also, additionally, what you can do is you can refer to the free videos on Tableau site itself.
I want to
So
like to
Kavita, if
add
you would,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, sure,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Shinu, I would like to say that if you want to give, if you want to give some exposure or want to give some hands-on work, you can also apply for Tableau developer account where you will get a Tableau online account because this is a Tableau developer account. I have not purchased this account, so you can go and explore yourself because Tableau server and Tableau online work equally. The difference is between is that with the Tableau online you need to like work with Tableau bridge also. So in Tableau server you don't want to work with Tableau bridge. This is the difference, and many things are similar in Tableau online and Tableau server. So you can explore the things very easily also after learning the from videos, as Laksha said.
Yeah. Uh, so I think that's all from Q&A box. So
Mhm.
thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Kavita, for your information.
I think there
Uh,
is a one
inf
more question. I think grade, do we need to Tableau? Acha, okay. Can we directly use
okay,
prep or conductor server to run flow?
okay.
Agree. Do we need to Tableau desktop in between to work with flow? Yeah, you need a Tableau desktop because without it, you cannot like create a report or dashboard. So you need a Tableau desktop. But to run the flow, you don't need like if you want to run the flow or create or publish the flow, then you don't need the Tableau desktop. Otherwise, you need the Tableau desktop to create the report or dashboard. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we have already exceeded our time. Uh,
Yeah.
so thank you guys. So if you have any other session which you would like to present on, you may directly reach out to any one of us. So after this session, probably you will get an email with all the information where you can contact us. Also, you can get in touch with us on LinkedIn. So Kavita goes by the name of Kavita Arora. Myself Lakshya Damicha, and we have Lakshmi Shamla as well. So you can reach out to any one of us directly on LinkedIn as well. So thank you guys. Thank you, Kavita, for your
Thank you so much,
session.
Lakshay. Yeah. Thank you.